Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1248 for Wednesday, December 22nd, 2010, the Aglove. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service with enterprise-grade virus and spam filtering for companies of any size. For more information and to save 10%, visit mailroute.info.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the week, time for the Wednesday theme.
It's Wednesday.
I don't have a Wednesday song, really.
Theme day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No, it's Wednesday.
Theme Tree Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
And now here he is, the star of our show, Dick DeBartolo.
Leah, how you doing, pal?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm super good. Thank you very much.
What is the topic of the day today? Are we going to do a gadget today?
We're going to do a gadget, and the gadget's just in time. It's getting kind of frosty cold in New York City.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Inside, it's sure delightful.
I went down to
no
Florida.
Place to go. I'm sorry, I'm not finished. Let it snow, let it snow. You went to Florida?
I went to Florida for the High Performance Racing Industry Trade Show.
What fun. That sounds good.
Yeah. Ford was showing only the 2011 Mustang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this a boat?
Yep. A yellow one. No. A Ford Mustang from their racing team. They said they only made 50 of them. I'm surprised you don't have one of them. The 502R.
Oh, I want it bad.
Oh,
I love my Mustang. I'm a Mustang. I've turned into a Mustang fanatic, actually.
I know you do. But down there it was 40, which was not too bad because in Florida it was one of the coldest weeks they had. Although in the city it was 22, so I'll take 40 over that. But this is all to lead into something. Let's see. The last time you did gloves that you could wear with electronics.
Jennifer, by the way, said to me right before I left for France, hey, I'm going to get you. There's something I bet you've never heard of. Gloves that you can use your iPhone with. I'm going to get them for you for Paris. And I said, yeah, well, I didn't want to burst her bubble. That sounds cool. And then she came back. She said, they're all sold out. So apparently very popular.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Leo? I think the ones you talked about.
Mine just had a slit in them.
Yes, exactly.
She was going to get the ones that you showed, which had like the little capacitance.
Oh, yes, exactly. They're called Agloves, and they're knitted gloves, and knitted into the fabric is a touch of silver.
Whoa.
So the entire glove can be used. They said if you want to use your palms, your thumbs, any part of any finger, and they're very thin. To tell you the truth, I ran down Riverside Drive several times with them with my iPod Touch, down to about 40 degrees. They're very warm and comfortable. Below 40 degrees, you'll probably want to use them as a glove liner, but you have absolutely zero problem using a touch screen. I typed out a couple little text messages on the keyboard wearing the gloves. And the thing I like about them most is they're under 18 bucks. A lot of these tech gloves, I think the ones you showed were $50 or $49.90.
Yeah, and they were just gloves with a slit in them.
With a slit in the side.
So I mean, I don't know why they were so expensive.
Yeah, exactly. These are two women.
At least these have silver in them.
Yes, they have some
Precious
silver
metals.
in them. On the precious metal scale, what number is silver?
37. No, I don't know.
Close. No, you're very close.
Am I?
Yeah, 47.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's right before chromium.
What is chromium 48?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, there you
Wow.
go. There you go.
So it's called Aglove.
Aglove.
Oh, that'll make it easy to find on the internet.
Yeah, agloves.com.
You just search for Aglove.
No, all one word. No, agloves.com.
Oh, all right.
And I bet you they come up.
They should have named it Cuckoo Cuckoo Crazy Crazy Glove with silver.
Yeah. Silver Bells glove.
Oh, you know what? I'm the chat room is now telling me that chromium is 24. Cadmium is 48. So I don't know why they called this the CR48. I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. So
All right.
so
Glove.
I get AG is silver. I get it now. Did you know that? AG.
No, I did not get that.
That is the symbol for silver in the periodic table.
And I see how they do the logo.
Yeah,
they
AG.
make the
Yeah,
AG in block black. Okay.
Look,
and
that's
that's
cool.
the little 47 on the logo.
Yeah, and I love it that their model is wearing a bikini, even though these are in fact for the winter.
Yeah, it is strange, isn't it?
Yeah. She
is
seems
strange.
very happy that she's wearing gloves at the beach.
Yeah, that's a riot.
But at least
That
these
is
are
a
cheap.
riot.
I mean, I got to say.
Yeah, it's two women. I think it's a mother and a daughter, and
That's neat.
they wrote me and it says, "Is this anything you'd ever talk about on your show?" And I said, "No, I think it's a great idea." I said, "You have to send me a pair because I want to run down to the park and try them."
They're pretty good looking, actually.
Yeah. So and there's no choice of color. You don't have to worry about color because they just come in sort of charcoal with tiny little specks, which I assume are the little silver specks.
Yeah. AG for silver. AG loves. Agloves. Agloves.
Oh, in France, maybe.
Aglove. agloves.com. Hey,
And I
speaking
think
of
this thought it's going to be on the web only.
Speaking of web addresses, let me mention our friends at mailroute.info. You know how to spell that. This is the anti-spam service that just runs rings around spam. Now, if you're using Gmail or Yahoo Mail, you probably don't have to worry about spam. But if you run a server, even if it's your own server, like Tom runs subbrilliant.com, I have leoville.com. I've been using MailRoute since 2004 to great benefit. 1 million messages a year to Leoville last 12 months, of which all but 30,000 were spam. The beauty of MailRoute is I never saw them. I never had to spend a penny to transmit them. I didn't have to get them into my inbox and delete them. Didn't have to use any other spam solution. It just killed them. Very low false positive rating. And I know that's something people care about. Tom says we guarantee 1.25 million false positive rate. I think it's much lower than that. I've never seen a false positive. That means all your real mail gets through while all the bad stuff gets stopped. Virus filtering, too, because a lot of email comes from virus. And 99.999% uptime for message processing. So even if your mail server is unreliable, you'll never miss a message. Mailroute.info. Find out more and save money, too. You get 10% off the life of your account if you visit mailroute.info. Services start at $2 per user per month. The more you use, the less it costs. And they now have a single user version, just for those of you that want to try it. Mailroute.info. Say hi to Tom. It's a great service. It's been saving my life for 6 years now, and it could save yours too.
Here come the GizWiz letters now. Here come the Giz. I said the Giz. I said the GizWiz letters now.
Oh, yeah. Letters time. Here there's a GizWiz letter.
And this letter, it's almost like the letter writer was saying it in my ear.
Hi, Dick. My name is Andreas. I'm 22 years old and a long-time listener and a very big fan of the GizWiz. I live in Denmark and I have listened to your podcast for almost every day for a few years. First of all, I would like to thank you and Leo for doing such a great job with the podcast. I really enjoy it, and it makes me laugh a lot. I hope you read this message soon, because I have a question that I hope you can answer. Right now, I'm traveling in New York with my family, and I was wondering if I could visit you. It would be such a great honor to meet you. I won't take much of your time if you're busy. I am in New York from the 8th to the 15th of December. I was hoping that I could meet you one of these days.
Wow. It's almost like he was there.
It's almost like he was there. And say your name again.
My name is Andreas.
And Andreas, what are you in the chat room as?
Just Andreas.
Just Andreas. Okay.
Actually,
So,
I think
anyway,
that's
Leo,
Julian. I think that's Julian Assange. He's on the run, the WikiLeaks founder, and he's living now with the Giz Wiz. In case the
That's very
CIA
funny.
is watching.
Leo, I had printed this letter out
That's
to
so funny.
read, and then I got an email last night saying that I'm in your neighborhood, and his dad came by first and said, can we visit tomorrow? And I said, not only can you visit, your son can read his own letter on the show. So anyway, there you go.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Andreas. That's so cool.
You have guests in the studio to do anything unique like that?
Travis, you want to read a letter or something? Yeah, Travis is visiting. He's where are you from? Seattle. And we had somebody in here
Seattle.
earlier from London, but nobody.
Oh, okay,
Nobody from where's Andreas from? Denmark.
Denmark.
Nobody from Denmark has ever visited Leoville or whatever this is.
Well, they will.
The
They
Twit
will. When you
Cottage.
open that new place, you'll have an international visitors center.
I'm going to
I
have.
assume.
You know what we're going to have? A
Yes.
full bar with any drink you want. Oh, Lisa's here. Never mind. Shh. Ixnay on the Arbe.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have a full bar with all the little bottles one gathers from airlines as they fly around the world.
I've got 2 vodka bottles to start with.
Okay, good. I have one too. I have
a small
Sky,
drink.
Yeah.
Do they still, it's funny, do they still do the little bottles? I haven't noticed them lately.
They do, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Leo, I looked in so well. Whoa. Where'd Leo go?
What do you mean, where'd Leo go?
Oh, that's so funny.
What do you mean, where'd Leo
screen
go?
my screen just went blank, but that's okay. I'm looking over at another computer and you're still there. No.
Yes, I'm still here.
So, Leo, I found a little trick when booking airline tickets. This at least works on Continental. Find an airplane that's coming from overseas and then going on. So on Wednesday, the flight came in from Edinburgh, stopped in Newark, and went to Orlando. So I bought a $250 ticket and used 15,000 miles to upgrade, and I got sleeper seats.
Oh, that's great.
Then I found a plane going back, Orlando, Newark, Paris.
Oh. So you get the 747 because
No, it's a 752, but with the sleeper
let's get the
seats.
sleeper seats.
Like on
So
the
how did you
boatway.
think? Was this a website that told you to do this, or do you?
No. You just go to Continental, and I don't know, maybe all the airlines do it. But when you're booking flights, it will say, where does this plane come from?
So by getting an international flight that's, just in transit, you get that segment of it. You get all the benefits of an international flight, including the naked hula dancers.
Oh, yeah, I had that too.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
Hey, what airline were you on?
Just brings a tiki bar. It just brings the flight to life.
We were having a discussion last week that you didn't know if you were in the hump or not.
I was not in the hump.
You were not in the hump.
No, but I could have been in the hump. You know what's weird? I was on British Airways. By the way,
yes.
Are there any Brits listening? The worst food I have ever had in my life.
Are you serious?
No. I think one of the dishes I had was leather tongue. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it was.
Leo, what are you eating, the pillows? What?
They're giving you beef jerky and calling it steak. I don't know what it was. It was horrible food. And this is business class. This isn't in the back. I can only imagine what they were eating back there.
Word.
And it was an older 747 with a very strange configuration. I call them the yin-yang seats. Have you ever been in these?
No.
Yeah.
Are these the one where you face 2 different directions?
Yes, I was facing the back of the plane, and then the person next to me is facing the front of the plane, and there's a little window in between us, which has to remain down during the safety demonstration. So you're basically sitting here looking straight at somebody, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Well, yeah. So we're on a plane together. Yeah. Not next to him. You're looking at him, and then finally, after the safety thing, you can raise the barrier, and now you're in your own little world. But you're facing on opposite directions. It's the strangest configuration I've ever.
That is weird.
Yeah. I guess it's an old school.
Maybe so that people wouldn't be sleeping side by side.
Well, that's right. You get so I'm sleeping next to his feet.
Oh, that's good.
But there's a barrier. I mean, it's not like you have your own. It's fairly private once this window comes up. Although this is another thing I didn't like so much. So the whenever the steward comes around to talk to you, he presses the button and the window goes wham. Oops, and slams down.
Excuse me, sir. And when you order food, do they put it on? Do they bring a tray and hang it on the window?
Might as well. They push this button. The window goes wham, and they say, "Would you like a drink, sir?" No, thank you. And then he goes, "Okay," and pushes the button. The window goes flop. Oh my God! I mean, they're very nice people. They're very British, and the tea was excellent, but the food was not so hot. And I do not like that configuration. It was just a weird, very strange configuration. That's all I can say. It was fine. It was cheap.
Oh, okay.
I won't fly that long a distance. I'm sure you won't either without a business class seat because it's just I will sleep. Not. I can't be sitting up for 13 hours. That's just gonna kill me.
And not staring at someone you don't know.
Yeah, it's like,
wow,
you're just sitting there staring at him. It's like, hi.
It's so funny.
And then you just kind of pretend, you look over here, you just pretend you're not sitting 3 feet from right looking in the face. It'd be, if I wanted to play cards, it'd be perfect. Strangest.
Yeah, that's good.
Strangest thing. Anyway, well, it's nice that what's his name? Andreas got to sit in the studio with you. That's great.
Yeah, he's here.
He got his
for the
wish.
duration. His family left him. His family said, "Hey, Andreas, that's it. Goodbye. We'll see you in a couple of hours."
Oh, you left him briefly. You don't mean they left him permanently?
Oh, well,
I think we have a few listeners who.
No, he thinks they'll be back.
I think we have a few listeners
they said to me,
whose devotion to the GizWiz is so great that their families have actually left them.
Yeah, I said, well, you're going to have to share a bed with Eva.
They've said,
she hasn't left either.
If you're going to keep listening to that horrible show, I'm out of here. I'm sorry, but I'm devoted to the GizWiz.
Yes.
I probably shouldn't have slammed that laptop the way I did. I hope that's okay. Looks all right. So, Dick, tomorrow is Thursday, and there's nothing special about that except that that's tomorrow. I'll see you then.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.